DJ and PK, it's 97.5 The Zone. We are joined now by Bob Casper, Real Golf Radio co-host, the Open Championship this week. It's time for our draft. But before we get to that, Bob, a little bit about a links course that probably no one has played. There's probably a couple people roaming around Utah played it, but not very many. Don't know much about this place. What can you tell us?
Well, it's a great golf course. They've played one Open Championship probably in the last 60 or 70 years. Prior to the last one that Shane Lowry won, it had been like 68 years since they had played it there. But just a wonderful golf course in Northern Ireland, and typical links golf course, and it's going to be a great test to watch these guys play on it.
I think the club was founded like in 1888, and then they started playing, 2 or 3 years later, something like that. I mean, we just don't have anything that compares to it in the U.S., right?
No. No, not at all. It's, it's England and the U.K. and Ireland. It's the home of golf. And, they started playing over there at the old course at St. Andrews, and then it just continued to spread out from that point. And it got itself all the way over here and, started out with courses like Shinnecock and that kind of thing. But it's a phenomenal test and totally different than what you would see over here in the United States. We play over here what they call parkland golf. And then there's links golf. And this is a traditional great links golf layout.
So if you want to play golf over there, do you have to drive to the coast to play on a links course? Do they have these parkland courses, like what we would consider a quote-unquote normal golf course? Do they have that in London somewhere? Or if you're in London, you got to drive out to the coast if you're going to golf? Golf in a day like we do. They go on weekend trips or something.
Yeah, there is parkland courses all over the place. But most of the people that go over there to play, they want to play links golf. So
Yep.
they're driving to where they can get on a course that they can play links golf at. Now the Royal courses, or the courses that are in the Rota for the Open Championship, those are on courses that are a little bit more difficult to get on. You'll have to pay some money, or you'll have to get, if you're a member of it at a country club or whatever, get it set up through a reciprocal arrangement through the club or that kind of thing. But for the most part, you can play a lot of those, like the old course at St. Andrews. You can get in the lottery. There's a lottery that you can sign up for and to get out to play. But you're gonna pay a steep price if you want to play a lot of those Rota courses that they play the Open Championship on.
You mentioned Lowry in 2019, and before that, it had been 68 years, as you said. So now we're going. Yeah. So we went from 68 to 6. How did that come about?
You just don't know. It could have been politics. It could have been in the country, all that kind of stuff. It just sometimes courses get overlooked, or there's other courses that the R&A have decided that they want to have all their tournaments on. But now, you play in this one where Lowry wins and you come back again pretty quickly. So it sounds like it's one that's going to be there to stay, and the Royal and Ancient is going to keep that in the Rota.
So how much experience does Rory have on this course? You've referenced this earlier this year. You thought this is a place he could win because he knows it. So has he been playing this course since he was a teenager? What's the background?
All of the above, DJ. He has played this golf course since he was young. I think he shot the course record on it when he was like early teens, 14, something like that. Shot 61. And has played a lot of golf on this golf course, played a lot of tournaments on this golf course. So it's just, it's one of the ones that he plays up there in Northern Ireland, besides his home club there in Hollywood, Ireland. But this is just a phenomenal golf course. I haven't been up to Portrush before. I've been to Port Marnock. I've been to another few courses there in Ireland, but this is one of the gems of the country.
Reading up on it, 7,300 yards, I think, and talking about only 2 of the holes are downwind, and most of them have crosswinds depending on the hole in either direction. How important is that in terms of the eventual winner or the contenders to be able to control the shots given which direction that wind may be blowing?
Well, it depends on, like you said, going left to right or right to left or down or cross or into, that kind of thing. Guys understand that they're going to get this type of test. You're not only dealing with the wind, but I'm looking at the weather forecast in Portrush, and it looks like it's supposed to rain every day. The hardest rain will be on Thursday. And when you look at winds, you look at 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, 20 mile an hour winds. Well, then it becomes a real test of golf. And that's what on link style golf courses, weather always makes the golf course play tougher. So when you've got a lot of wind and you've got to deal with it right to left, left to right, crossed from both directions, or even on crossing going quartering down or crossing quartering in, there's a lot of different things that can make it very, very, very tricky. But you're going to have to control your ball. You're going to have to control the ball flight and be able to hit shots that will hold into the wind or hold up into a crosswind or hook with a crosswind or fade with a crosswind, that kind of thing. There's just a lot that goes into it, especially at major championship golf setups.
So for the long hitters, the guys who just want to crush it, little cheat code, pot bunkers everywhere, how many gazillion are spread across the course?
Oh, there's a ton of them. And if you get in one, then it's going to be a half to a full shot penalty because you won't be able to advance it to get it on the green. So you have to pick and choose on how you want to attack this golf course. If you're going to lay up short of pot bunkers and play the golf course from there, or if you're going to just bomb it and take those on and hopefully be controlling your ball enough that you're going to be able to miss those. And when Tiger won, what was it? The first time he won at the old course at St. Andrews, also when he won at Royal Liverpool, Tiger never ever hit a tee ball into a fairway bunker, and would just play his iron game, which was 5, 4, 3 irons into greens. He would take his medicine by not getting it into those fairway bunkers, and then take apart like some of the par fives and that kind of thing. But you just have to kind of come up with and formulate a game plan. The guys that have gotten there a little bit early have been able to play and check out the golf course a little bit better, and be able to start putting a game plan together to be able to play this golf course. Also, the guys that have gotten there early have been able to deal with time change. Guys that played last week in Scotland, as well as guys that went over, like Tony Finau went over the weekend before. So he went over, I think, on Friday or Saturday. So it's all in the golf course setup, how fiery the fairways are, how fiery the greens are. If they're the wind, the elements will play a huge factor. And if you get caught on the wrong side of the draw, whether it's early or late, and weather comes in or weather doesn't come in, then it becomes really nice and really hard. You can have a nice weather window to be able to shoot a decent score, or you can have a hard weather window that could make you miss the cut.
All right, it's time for the draft, Bob. Are you ready?
Okay, so explain again how we're doing it, PK.
DJ, I told him whatever he wants. I did.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. We already know the main guy. The big guys are off the board, but are they off the board, period, or are they just off the board for the first pick?
I think we had decided it's like the football thing. You started week 1, and you can only pick the Chiefs or the Eagles or the Bills once. So you get to decide, do you want them now?
Okay.
Do you want them later? But once you pick them, that's it.
Okay.
You know?
You got it. So I've got Rory twice and Scheffler, so that's it. I'm done with those guys.
Okay.
Okay.
So who do you want then? Who's next up?
I'm really tied between two guys.
Well, you can't take Morikawa. You took Morikawa.
Morikawa's my regional. No, he's not my regional pick.
No,
I could take Morikawa if I wanted to.
You took Morikawa at the U.S. Open, though.
Picks?
Your regional pick is Xander Schauffele,
who won twice last year.
That's right. So my picks I have taken are Rory. Did I take Rory, and Scheffler?
I think he's thinking about number 1 picks exclusively.
Oh, just we're going to take number 1 picks off the board?
No.
We're going to take them all off
I think
the board.
you're thinking
I'm taking
all.
Yes.
He's thinking just number 1. That's the confusion
Now
here.
I understand.
Yeah.
So if I've already taken a guy, they're out, period. For
1 through 3.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm going to take Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh, that's what I was going to take. Suck.
Right out of the gate.
Yes.
Oh, that's too bad.
He was going to be my guy.
Tommy Fleetwood.
The disappointment was going to be turned upside down. And that's the guy
Tommy Fleetwood finished second last time here.
He did. Yeah, and he was the guy I wanted to see win. I was going to root for him. And his wife is like 25 years older than him, Bob. Would you ever do that?
I know. Isn't that the crazy thing?
Yeah. And your wife is like 25 years younger than you, so that's like a 50-year age gap there.
No, she's about 3. And I just had a birthday yesterday, PK.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're finally retirement age?
I hit retirement age yesterday.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep. Medicare, baby, all the way.
Good for you.
All right, I'm limited here because I've already taken Scheffler and Ludwig and Colin Morikawa. But you know who I haven't taken yet?
No. There's plenty. There's like hundreds.
It looks like I haven't had a chance to draft a Rory yet.
Then go
there
ahead.
it is.
What?
Well, you keep taking him, Bob. How am I supposed to get him?
Okay. Yes, you can.
Excuse me. I'll go with hometown favorite Lowry.
Shane?
Okay.
Yeah. But I was planning on Fleetwood because I didn't think anybody would take him, and then I was going to get Lowry in the second round, so I'll just have to move him up. I'm surprised you took him, honestly.
He crossed him up.
It did. It totally did. I didn't. Yeah, I thought, that'll be a safe pick.
Okay, DJ, you have all my picks there?
I do.
Okay. Have I taken Hovland or Oberg?
No.
I guess if PK says no, then no.
Then I am going to take
He'll take
Victor Hovland. Yeah. Number 2.
Because he's had a better season. The other kid was hot last year, but he's kind of tailed off a little bit with some changes, and we'll see him next year.
Swing changes, messing everything up.
Fleetwood and Hovland.
All right.
Come on.
Who have I got left? I know. I'm crossing myself up here. These new rules are wrecking me.
You wreck me, baby.
I'll take. I haven't had DeChambeau yet. I'll take him. Oh, I take that back. I have had him. I have had him. I have had him. My bad. I told you it was wrecking me.
I haven't taken him except for the very last one.
Doggone it.
Come on, G.
I'm going to have to pass and come back. The new rules are confusing me.
Come on. Go JJ Spawn, back to back. Go ahead.
That doesn't happen.
Right. That's why you did.
All right, fine, JJ Spawn. Talk me into it. Now if he wins, you can take credit for it.
JJ Spawn.
Yeah,
okay?
but you'll be in the winner's circle, not me.
He's gonna pull a Shoffley, huh? Gonna win 2 majors, gets one in the box and gets a second. Interesting. Okay.
Well, he played golf at San Diego State, so he's all excited about him.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That he did. Okay.
Oh man,
APK.
I'm gonna go with not a local, but not a USan either. Can you guess who I'm thinking?
No.
I'm gonna go. Oh, Yuck, that's a good one. Yeah, Justin Rose.
Rose, he finished second last year.
He's one of my favorite guys ever because I gotta think, and he's been a pro for many years and is obviously really good, but I gotta think he could walk down any major city in the U.S. and not be bothered.
Yeah.
And Tiger needs to rent out movie houses and restaurants if he wants to go see a movie or go out to eat. I wouldn't want that. I would much rather be Rose and be able to play golf for a living, make a ton of money, and in this country anyway, maybe it's different in his home country, I don't know. But over here,
they'll know him there.
I would assume. I think he would be able to just go anywhere around here, and nobody would. Hey, that's Justin Rose. How cool would that be? I think that'd be awesome.
That'd be kind of cool.
I think it would be, yeah. And then he'll actually be on the tour for how long has he been on it? 20 years? 25 years?
I don't know. Yeah, he turned pro right after his amateur debut in the Open Championship.
Yeah.
And he missed 24 straight cuts or something like that before he made a cut. And now look at the career he's had.
Exactly.
Pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Bob, your third and final pick. Who do you like?
My third and final pick, it's the Open Championship, so it's kind of a European GB&I squad for me this year.
Right.
So I'm going Sepp Straka, number 3.
All right. Okay. The Scepter.
I like that pick. I wanted to make it, and then I saw the rules and realized, dang it, I took him earlier this year.
Oh,
I
fetch.
know. All right, I'm going to go with the reach.
Well,
Go
DJ,
ahead.
the rules are constantly evolving.
They are evolving.
Every year, every time, they're constantly evolving.
It's like the NFL, man. We're entertainment. We got to change to meet the needs of the people.
Okay, here's a long shot to look at. I was reading over long shots.
Oh,
I knew I needed
long
one.
shots.
I know. Ryan Fox, Kiwi, won a couple times. Used to the I don't know this part. I just read this part, but apparently because he's from New Zealand, he's used to playing in this kind of weather. He was like it's like the old horse racing analogy, the mutters, PK.
North Zealand has this kind of weather?
That's what got me a little bit. But yeah, when I was reading it, apparently he's grown up playing in this weather.
I did not know that.
I think it depends on where you are in New Zealand.
I've never been to New Zealand.
Me neither. So I'm going Ryan Fox. He's got a couple wins under his belt this year. We'll see.
The Fox.
Yes. And you have the last pick, PK.
I do?
You do.
Should I go Morikawa?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
You talked him into it.
I was thinking about going with all foreign and going Fitzpatrick, but I tapped that once. I don't know if I can go there.
Matty Fitz has been good for you.
Yeah?
Matty Fitz has been good for you.
Yeah. And this is all for naught now because we've all had Scheffler at some point this year, and so he's the favorite. So if he goes out and wins, well, we boxed ourselves in with the new rules. All right,
you
Bob.
You kind of snuck it in there with a Rory.
Well, yeah, I just hadn't had a chance to get him. So
yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All righty.
All right, Bob. I will email you these picks, and you will know who to track.
You got it.
All right. Thanks, Bob.
All right, guys. Take care.
All right, DJ and PK, it's 97.5 The Zone. Coming up, Chris Cartman, Sun Devil source, part of 24/7 Sports, will join us at 9 o'clock. We'll talk football with him. DJ and PK, it's 97.5 The Zone.